Good afternoon, Sam Lowe, representative in the 39th District, just doing a quick update today. So this week I got a very important bill out of committee on synthetic media. Synthetic media is using artificial intelligence to create a likeness of an individual, or in this case a political candidate or an opponent, and using that to basically defame them or defraud them and make them look bad. And so we have a bill going forward to make sure that this doesn't happen during elections. I believe in free and fair speech, but to take away somebody else's freedom of speech by twisting and manipulating how they speak and what they do, I think is an affront to our Constitution. So the bill that I'm working on with Representative Donaghy is a bill that her and I have talked about doing since before session started. And that is basically for someone who's committing a DUI, if they go and take the life of a parent or both parents, this particular bill would make it so that that person would have to pay restitution, basically child support for that child who now doesn't have a parent. And so in other states, specifically in the state of Tennessee, it's called Bentley's Law. That was passed unanimously, and I hope for the same support here in Washington State. So my organ transplant bill is moving along in the process. This particular bill makes it easier to transport organs that save the life of another individual, whether it's hearts or kidneys or something else. And this particular bill lets those vehicles have lights and sirens so that they can get from the hospital to the airport quickly, or as these come in from other states and other places, that they can get from the airport to the hospital quickly to save someone else's life. So far, the bills that I've worked on this session are very bipartisan in nature. I've been able to effectively work across the aisle to get broad support. We have a lot of important bills here in Olympia. A lot of people are concerned about the governor's emergency powers, the police chase, Blake decision. Those bills were already started and worked in process before I got here, so we're working through those vehicles. And so I have focused on other bills as we work on the important bills. And again, working in a bipartisan fashion has definitely helped get some of these bills across the finish line. Transportation, as many know, I'm the assistant ranking on transportation. I'm in leadership meetings every single week on transportation issues that matter to the 39th District. We've been working through the proposed governor's budget, which for me has been a non-starter on the transportation issues that matter to our district. I recently heard from a constituent about transportation in Skagit County, dealing with potholes and roads that are crumbling and that need to be addressed. And so I want to make sure that we have the tools, that we have the funding necessary to make sure that our roads are safe and to make sure that these projects in our district get taken care of. So my website is up and running. It's repsamlow.com, REPSAMLOW, and that is up where you can get information quickly on what I'm working on here in Olympia. And so I would encourage you to go to my website. I'd love to hear from you. Get signed up for our updates. And then if you have an email, make sure you email and put your name and city. I'm getting thousands of emails every week. I can't respond to every single one across the state, but I definitely respond to the ones from my district where people would like a response.